Anyhow, turns out when I recorded the last video, I forgot to show something off. So before we get on to the whole little clips of, you know, yarn winding, I'm going to show that off plus a few extras. It is a little pumpkin shape lamp, obviously Halloween theme. I have two of these. There's one over on to my right, but because of where I put it, it's awkward to see. That's it switched on, and if I do that and hold it up, there we go. Pumpkin seemed like you can see it properly now compared to when I was holding it down the bottom. So you could always hang this up. Anyway, I'll hold that up while I turn this back on. So yeah, that's that. That way, look at the window. So yeah. Apparently it's got a wee face in the bottom as well. I just noticed that when I picked it up. Other Halloween themed things I got was two sets of lights. One's pumpkins, one's spiders. I have them switched on right now, but they're tied around my chair. And yeah, I ain't turned the light off again. But yeah, this is what the spiders look like. They're a nice pinky purple colour, and the pumpkins are orange. You know, to be expected. Although pumpkins can come in many colours. Let's see what else. I think I might have mentioned this in a previous thingy. May not have shown it off, but got my second hard drive. This is the one that all the Flosstube stuff stays on. The one that I showed off previously, that's just got all my standards, but this is where Flosstube stays. 1 terabyte for Flosstube. I don't know what that says, to be honest. Anyway, I do have stuff to show in terms of cross stitch. So, but before I do, I've got a few purchases. First off, seems a bit weird me holding up my Wiimote, but I got new strap, a new silicone grip, because, well, let's just say the last ones were looking less than did not look very appealing, shall we say. For anyone that's had, like, the silicone stuff for, like, phones or that, I think you know what I'm talking about. Yikes. But then again, the ones that were on this were what came with it back when it was bought in 2007, 2008, so the state of them was kind of understandable. What else we got? There was a few things off Etsy. Both thingies. We got Kevin Thomas. Oh, these were from this is Flosstube stuff. These are sitting down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're there. They have to wait a minute. The non-crafty stuff first. Well, I say non-crafty. There's various things I bought. Do the usual, cover the address bit. I bought various things. So it was Halloween hair ties, D20 black cord necklace, got amber colour, I believe. Pride wristbands. I like how they say the wristbands are in my hair. It was a replacement set. And some end of line hair ties / wristbands. So Because for the Halloween ones, I got pumpkin puppies, autumn leaves, and Halloween owls. And the end of the line, randoms, I chose double music. And Casey is determined to promote 10% off next time I shop. Yeah, underlined everything and circled stuff. So, in no particular order, we have badge. This must be my D20. Yeah, choose your weapon. I'm not opening the small bag, but it's a D20 for anyone that's played various games that use D20s. It's a D20, but on one of those black cords, so it's a necklace. Crit happens. You know, it's one of these. I love it. So true. And choose your weapon, which is a sticker that's got different types. I don't remember ever using a D20. I'm trying to remember what my brother's Games Workshop stuff used. Might have had D20, but I don't know. But I do know his Games Workshop stuff didn't always just use a standard D6. It's a free gift. It's like Christmas, isn't it? I'm good at sticker, you don't have to remember. Okay. Ah, the cactusy one. My free gift was a couple of the cactus ones. I was considering these. I was considering getting them. There was a toss-up between them and the musical notes, so yay, thanks Casey. That was from that random assortment, I know that. As I said, it was a toss-up between the two. Okay. It says the musical notes. Each band actually has, or each card has two bands. Same. There you go. Only holding one card up because of that. Ah, my replacement Pride ones. It's only the one. The Pride bands in my hair used to look like these. They were nice and clean, and now not as much. And they're overstretched as well. For some weird reason, they're like major elastic. And that was when I just first went to wear them. One is the autumn leaves. And it's the two that you got in the autumn leaves card. Because again, I ordered two. That way I can have a pair of the same ones in my hair if I want. This is the Halloween owls with a little green plain one. So that's there. Keep aiming towards the little preview window and not the camera. I'll get used to it. I've only been recording for who knows how many years. And again, that was via other laptops, so and laptops have changed over the years. And last but not least, is the Halloween puppies, I believe it said it was. So for all you dog lovers out there, I got 2 of them. I'm just gonna put the things in the boxes. Forget putting them back into the packets. Tell you what. Here it is. Mostly because I'm going to put it on in a minute. Oh, look, you can even adjust the chain length. I didn't know how well this would show up, that's why I didn't want to show it off properly. So I'm going to hold it like this. And hopefully that is showing up. I chose the amber one. So Pokemon Old Amber vibes going on with it. Because I don't trust myself. Put it on the last one. Yeah, I'm not going to put it on like that, especially since I have headphones on. Where's the... There's the back in the pink bag in a minute. This can't get right back on paper. I think it is just amber coloured, it's not actually made of amber, hopefully. Because that would have been too expensive. It's like £7 or something. Okay, I don't know where I put the little red bag. Or orange bag, whatever it was. I tossed the bag down, and I can't find it. Whatever, I'll put that there in a minute. Again, I'll find it in a minute. It'll end up just being a spares bag. Right. Next we have for the Wii. You see, I got a comment on one of my videos saying to me, it's been 5 years since the commenter requested something, and I did agree to doing it. And that was in my old Journey of Dreams videos. There was a couple of clips where I had one of the human characters interacting with the little white awakener creatures. Or awaker, should I say. Creatures. It's like, they look a bit like boos. Except they have no mouths. Just the eyes and the arms and everything. But and they got like a wee sort of quiff. But it's like, I had footage of the male character Will basically taunting them so as not to get caught, but I've never had any footage of its female counterpart Helen with them. So they made a request, could I please record a video of Helen being with the Wakies, as sometimes I referred. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Again, that was 5 years ago. So, obviously I gotta do it. Basically what I'm saying is, I got a wee HDMI catcher card. It came with HDMI cable. It says full 1080, but it's questionable because some people have tested these, and you don't always get the full 1080 picture. Sometimes it's just a default 720, but the fact of the matter, it's still HD. Because my other cable is a composite cable, and my laptop doesn't have any composite outlets. And even if I was to do composite to USB, it would be a bit of a farce. So I was not going to unwind the mass of cabling that is the TV cable for the Wii. So I thought, upgrade to HD. Right, that's all the non-crafty stuff. If you didn't bother including like the lamps. Right. First off, we have cross-stitch stuff. Right, I finished the second of the Dark Dancer symbols I was doing. Technically third overall, but like for the actual ones that get properly filled in, we have trip 4. 3 out of 4 members have this on their clothes. That's 2004 trip 4, by the way, because then there was multiples of Lord of the Dance trip 4s. This is what 3 of the 4 lads wore when playing the antagonist. I then moved on to the original Dark Dancer motif from the OG 1996 show. And this is even by working it on cream Ada, I believe. I'm assuming it's cream, hopefully. I couldn't see what I was doing. I couldn't see the white. It may stand out on camera, I don't know. So, and if you're wondering why there's blue stainings, I didn't want to waste the sky blue. So instead, I swapped to plastic, and if it helps, yeah, that might help. That might help a bit. Yeah. Halfway through, just about, because I got that one column. Or 1 and a bit columns to finish, but other than that, yeah, I'm pretty much halfway through. And I decided to give it a black border and fill in the wee gaps in the middle in black, because it being on the clear plastic canvas. Or grey, apparently, according to my program. Is it 976 grey or something? It's listed as a, like when it comes to you choosing, I want a new plastic canvas design thing. And you have all these choices, different options for colour, and this is listed as 976 or whatever the number is, and then grey. Okay. And the reason I moved on to the OG one was because I was running out of 234 pearl grey, very light, I believe the shade is. It needs some me. Not on that one, that's for sure, for some reason. It's not written in the words there. Come on, I got it written somewhere. Oh, it's just pearl grey apparently. At least that's what I put. I'm sure it's one of the lighter shades, so I don't know. But I ran out of that, or was running out of. So I got 1, 2, and that's the anchor shades. 2, 3, 4, pearl grey. And because you can never have too much, I got 2 Number 2's regular white. Or blanc, I suppose, if you're going the DMC route. But, yeah. I got 2 of them. Because again, you can never have too much of that. Especially considering the project I haven't been working on recently is using a lot of it. So that's them. And last but not least, for all the purchases and stuff, we have this parcel that came this morning. It does have a in a sort of sense, 2 counterparts, but it has one main counterpart that won't be showing up till about Tuesday. I deliberately bought this and the counterpart parcel because I wanted to make a specific headband to go with certain outdoor wear I have. And hopefully, you can tell it's well taped. Hopefully next time I'll be able to show off. I probably should have opened this earlier. I want to do the big reveal. It doesn't want to open. There we go. Right, where's my scissors? Oh, by the way, some future stitching footage is technically going to include gameplay, but not in the regular sense. There was a game, quotation mark, that I downloaded a few days back called Spirit City. Thanks to fellow crafter Jack Evil. I'll link their channel. Apologies, they them. But I'll link their channel down below. But they had it playing while they were doing crochet stuff. They're busy crocheting the map for the Stardew Valley game. So yeah, they had Spirit City lo-fi sessions running in the right side of the screen. Just as kind of ambience, because they have sort of partnership deal now with Lo-Fi Girl, which is a YouTube channel that's been around since 2017. It was originally called Chilled Cow, and then it got rebranded when they had to create their own character and stuff due to copyright. And 2. There should be 4 sets of 50-gram wool, if not just the 2. Or is it just the 2? I can't remember. No, is it just 2? Yeah, okay, so it's 2 per bag. Because it should be 4 50 gram of acrylic. Yes, I can talk. You can tell I'm coming to the end of the intro section. And this is kind of very special acrylic. I've got my winder set up. Let's see what it says. 40-degree wash. No bleach, no tumble dryer, no iron, and whatever P is for dry cleaning. I think Mum once, back in the 80s, took stuff to be dry cleaned. I honestly don't remember. All I vaguely remember is her once or twice saying, oh, I've got to go to dry cleaners for whatever reason. So, if there's any folks that use dry cleaners out there, I'm sure you understand what that is. But yes, reflective yarn, 50 grams for soft ideas. Tindra, apparently the brand name is called. 90% acrylic, 10% polyester. There you go. And I don't think it's gonna do it. It's not been light enough to reflect anything, obviously. I keep putting my remote down and then I lose it. Let's try. Oh, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd try that out. But yes, I got 450-gram skeins, or skeins, however you're going to put it. I'm forever jumping between the two. Of reflective yarn. And I'm getting 2 100-gram skeins of neon yellow. I think it's Tuesday they arrive. I think you can guess what I'm going to do with these. Yeah, because that's how they usually pair up together. We are coming up to winter in Northern Hemisphere. We are now second week of October, so mid-autumn. It's getting darker out there. I don't know where, is it America the clocks go back an hour in the middle of the month? Because for here in the UK it's at the end of the month. I know there's somewhere in the world they put the clocks back an hour halfway through the month. And then forward in March halfway through the month. In our case, as I said, it's end of October, end of March. So, and I actually did the math. It's like, was it 7 months summer and 5 months winter or something? Overall, if you're going to do it like summer, winter based off of changes in the clocks. That's kind of cool. It's not exactly light outside. But yeah, I got these, got my winder set up. So while I wind that, you guys are going to have footage of my previous winding examples and maybe a bit of Spirit City to go with it. There's some interesting footage of that. So I hope you enjoy. Sorry for rambling.